Well, hello everyone. Here we are for a joy workout, day number 41. And today I wanted to share something that one of our founding members shared during our group call today. And so remember, we have I'll do it this way, emotional scale, right? Emotional ladder. Well, we also have that has helped us climb the scale and sustain greater levels of joy and well-being is that we have been processing our feelings through a cycle for a few years. And that cycle we call the joy cycle, like a bicycle, except it's a joycycle. And it's right over here. This is a doohickey. It's one of my favorite desk doohickeys. Helps me with creativity because I always have a pen handy, a pen that I like, and pencils that I like. And so sometimes I like painting things on desk doohickeys because then the message stays with me for as long as it's sitting in front of me on the desk. And so what it looks like is that as we expand into greater joy, joy likes to be expressed. Joy likes to be shared. Joy likes to have company. And in expressing and expanding joy, what happens is you begin to express it, but then if you are somewhat shy, or if you've had if you have too much self-criticism, you go do something that might make you be seen, like click like on someone's Facebook page or respond to one of these videos in a comment authentically from your heart. And the thought of expressing yourself terrifies you. Maybe it doesn't feel like terror. Maybe you just go, I just don't want to be there. I want to go away. I don't whatever. I don't like that. I don't want to do that. Then what we practiced over many years together, not many years, but many times over a few years, was going back to safety with others who are doing the same. So we would witness each other do more acts of expression and more acts of expansion, and we would watch them go through their fears. Some people, I remember one of our members when she was going to do her first Facebook video, and it wasn't even going to be live. She was actually nauseous for 3 days, and I think she even threw up. Like it was like major fear. And now she's like, oh my God, I can't believe I don't even know what I was so afraid of. So together as a group, we did this cycle over and over and over and over and over again. And so one of my observations of the group is if only like everybody could see like the before and afters from everybody within our group. It's not like we're doing weight loss, so you can't see like a skinny or a fat thing. It's not like math where you can see how many equations someone got right, but what you can see is a lot more joy in our faces, a lot more freedom of expression when we speak. Maybe one day we'll put together a video of before and after of where we were. Part of what helps us feel safe is that during our connections or meeting times, we've created like pockets of safety that we're now expanding. And the more we expand our sense of safety within ourselves, the more we allow more joy to be fully expressed through us. The strange thing about talking about this is that on one hand, it's just so natural. It's just so natural that it's weird to speak about it. But because we've kind of conditioned ourselves culturally to be afraid of riding the Joycycle as though it's a unicycle that that we could fall off of at any time. It's kind of, I don't understand all of that. I don't even want to go into a philosophical conversation about it, because that takes me away from the main topic, which is joy, and expressing joy and expanding joy and sharing joy. And when we do that, we normalize it. And when we do that as a culture, what do you think that does to people's need for therapy and psychology? It reduces it. What do you think it does for your immune system? It boosts it. And so there's a ton of benefits to gain. But again, now I'm talking around it instead of just being it. And that's the weirdness of doing these joy workouts. It's a few of my aunts and my mom also, they're all nursery school teachers. And so that was always a big part of my life. I just didn't realize what a big part of my life it was going to be as a coach and as a founder of Joy-Based Living. We can learn a lot from watching children play who haven't yet been conditioned to hide their joy, to hide their light. So thank you for being with me here during these joy workouts. Someone sent me a message yesterday after I posted yesterday's video, and they didn't even watch the video, but the question was so good. I was like, oh my God, I can't even believe you just asked that. It's like you read my mind in the video. So I want to read you the question that they said, because it was so beautiful. I want to put it like on the front page of the website. How is it that we find our love of living and our love of life? How is it that we find our love of living and our love of life? That's what we're up to. And so for those of you who are watching on YouTube, I would love to see your comments authentically from your heart here. And if you're a Patreon, please write a response to this video there. And don't let your fear stop you. And I want to thank all of you for contributing to this conversation in all the different ways that you do. I appreciate you so much. The more of us who are living with joy as our way of being, joy-based living, the better world we're going to create for ourselves. Subculture first, and internally before that. So we're working it, guys. We're working it, world. We're working it. I love you, and I'll see you for tomorrow's workout. Bye.